Hello everybody, Arknova here, getting back some more Let's Play Ni No Kuni. Now we gotta get some of them there black truffles. I have the money. And if I don't have the money, I have the collateral to get the money. Well, not collateral per se, but I have the ability to liquefy some assets. But according to the bulletin board, there was that lady over there who has a quest for me. Get out of my way, old man. The dog's got the quest? I mean, okay. Ruff, ruff, grawr! That's enough, boys. Stop the infernal racket. Why don't you do as you're told? Are you okay, ma'am? Oh, Jimmy, please excuse my dog's behavior. I didn't mean to alarm you. Crikey, there's a fierce mutt. It'll have your hand off if you're not careful. Grawr! Whoa, down, boy. Whatever's gotten into him? He used to be so quiet and obedient. That eyes don't look right to me. What's the matter, Mr. Drippy? Unless I'm very much mistaken, and I'm not, that poor dog's heart is broken. Lost its love for its owner, I reckon. Jeepers, you mean pets can be broken-hearted too? Of course they can. If you've got a heart, then it can be broken, isn't it? It is. Right then, we best find a nice juicy lump of love for Fido here before he eats someone. I don't have love, do I? Oh, I totally do. Bully for me. Oh. He's finally stopped his infernal barking. Good boy. Do you know, I think he might be back to his old self. Gee, that sure is a relief. My, you seem to have quite a way with animals. Thank you. I have something for you. I hope it is to your liking. Ah, cheeseburgers. I love me some cheeseburgers. Alright, well, there's two pieces of heart I can grab here. And then, if I'm lucky, the truffles will be in the black market. I can't wait to watch the next royal procession with my darling hubby beside me. Somehow it never gets boring. You sure seem excited, ma'am. Do you and your husband watch all the processions together? Every one, yes. It's always been a special thing that we do together. Every single one, huh? You sure must like each other an awful lot. Oh, well, I suppose we do. Thank you, young man. My poor darling works all hours and only gets a day off once in a blue moon. But he always finds a way to join me when there's a royal procession. You have no idea how happy I am that he always makes the effort. I just can't put it into words. Your husband must care for you very much. Oh, he does, and I love him from the bottom of my heart. There's romantic. She's practically got little hearts floating around her head. She's so full of love. Sure looks that way. Excuse me, ma'am. I wonder if you would maybe help us out. Would you? What do you need help with, young man? Or help you, rather. There are people in this world who don't have any love in their hearts. And I was hoping you might be willing to share a little bit of the love you have in yours. Why, I'd be delighted, but do you really think I can help? Sure you can. Now just hold still for a second. Oh, that tickles. Well, have you got what you need? I have. Thank you. I still have some dang restraint. Oh, I guess since I was pretty close. Well, I don't know if I was close to the palace doors or not. Yeah, if I had to take a guess, I could get some black truffles in Either the black market or from Marcus Ann. But we'll try the black market first. Alright. Ah, it's been quite a while since I had the pleasure. Just look at this place. I'll bet you're raking it in, ain't you? Haha. Well, I do my best. Now, I've heard an interesting rumor. Seems a gang got dressed up in grunt armor of various sizes and sneaked into the palace. 4 of them there were, counting the little one, or so they tell me. That's, really? Word travels fast, doesn't it? And there's more. I heard that these intruders helped out the prince. Turns out he hadn't been feeling himself for some time. Flippin' heck, is there anything he doesn't know? Well, when you came sniffing around for armor, I had a fair idea of what you were up to. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. Look, Glenn, we're sorry if we caused you any trouble, but it all turned out for the best, didn't it? Indeed it did, and I'm actually grateful to you. Why is that, sir? I've got 2 children, you see, a boy and a girl, and my daughter, Grace, well, she's never been in the best of health. Her brother Hogarth is one of the palace guards. Since the prince went strange in the head, he hasn't been allowed to leave to visit us. But with Prince Marquezan back to his old self, my son will surely be able to see us. You should have seen my daughter smile when she heard the news. Over the moon she was. There's no medicine like time spent with the ones you love. Family is so important. It sure is. So it turns out that you've really done me a favor. Now I don't like being in any man's debt, so I'm going to reward you. And this time I'll do better than rusty old armor. I can tell from what you're wearing that you're a wizard, and I just happen to have that I got something every wizard wants. Not this wizard. My dude. If it was a new spell, I'd be all for it, but since it wasn't, I'm not. Now I heard tale of somebody who had black truffles near the palace earlier. I think it was one of the guards who was talking about it. Yeah, I don't know where I'd get black truffles. And if Marcus Hand doesn't have them, I'll have to... see if those overpriced mothers are in the shop. One of those who tutored me in the ways of magic was the great sage Kulan, Queen of Xanadu. After my brother left, I traveled to Xanadu and the Temple of Trials in order to undergo my magical training. Not Ding Dong Dell. Ding Dong, damn it. If not in the shop, then I guess I'll have to try and talk to every freaking NPC around here. Which is not something that I actually like doing. When I play RPGs. Who's there? Oh, hello. How can I help you today? Black truffles, please. Oh. Son of a... Well, I guess it wasn't all a wash. I need to come here to get some extra love and do that other side quest. Ah, that smell. Musk, nuts, dung. It must be a black truffle. Oh, I am going to enjoy this, I assure you. Nom, 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 nom. This is extra ordinary. Flippin' heck, I never thought I'd live to see a alpaca gorging himself on a black truffle. There can be no mistake, the black truffle is indeed the king of foods. It is richly fragrant and boasts a flavor of incomparable depth, a taste for the true connoisseur. Jeepers, he sure does know his food, and some real fancy words, too. But the texture was nothing special. That being the case, the next delicacy I should like to try is the legendarily crunchy snow radish of Yule. Ah, got a bit between his teeth now, hasn't he? How long's the greedy furbag gonna keep eating? He still seems pretty hungry. I can't wait for the next course. My tummy's rumbling in anticipation. Oh, you brought me a snow radish. Then without further ado, I'm going to tuck in. Nom, nom, nom. Ah, that crispy, crunchy texture is just so Moorish. And snow radishes are good for you, too. Its delightful iciness sends a tingle down the spine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do declare that I've eaten enough. My belly is fit to burst. Thank you for indulging my whims and taking this humble alpaca on a whirlwind culinary tour of the world. Before you delivered those delicate morsels, I had tasted only hay and a shoe out of curiosity. Rest assured, I shan't forget the flavors you have so kindly introduced me to. Now I promise I will reward you, and so I shall. Here you go. Ah, there's more. I have a fine formula for you to use in your alchemical experiments. Use it to make something tasty, and feel free to drop by and share it with me anytime. He's got some blinking cheek. Does he think of nothing but his stomach, or what? Handfuls of cranberries. Why not? Alright. Let's be on our merry way and finish the... Well, not finish the, but progress the story. Maybe we begin the ceremony, Oliver? I am. Sure, ready when you are, Your Highness. Oliver, do you know of a spell named Rejuvenate? Sure I do. It turns back the clock for objects to before they were old or broken. Well, it is the memory retained within the objects that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. Now, I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state they were in 15 years ago. Oh, I get it. That way they'll be the same as Mornstar from 15 years ago, huh? Indeed. I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual required to reunite the stones with Mornstar. Flippin' heck, wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch even for you, Your Heavenliness? It will not be easy, and I understand why Marcus Ann balked at the challenge, but I believe that I can do this for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Now, without further ado, let the ritual commence. Oh.
Wow.
You obtain Morn Star. The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Morn Star in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's power has restored new pages with new spells for you to use. Jeepers, these spells look so neat. The spell known as Unleash will prove very useful to you, I am certain. Doubtless you have done battle with those creatures known as Guardians, whose poor hearts had been broken by Shadar. When you defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not? That's right, they dropped them big jewels, isn't it, Ollie boy? These gems are symbols of the Guardian's gratitude, and contain a part of that spirit and life force. Jeepers, by using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. With their power at your command, you will be able to hold your own even against Shadar. Thank you, Your Highness. That sounds like it'll come in real handy. That doesn't sound too shabby, does it, Oliver? Shadar will be quaking in his boots. You are now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and any such encounter. Oh, here we flip and go. What is it this time? Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here, beyond the Miasma marshes. Should a careless traveler be engulfed by the dark miasma, for which the marshes are known, they will be lost forever. Wait a second, the miasma marshes... What is it, Esther? Have you heard of them? It's something my father once spoke of. He told me a mist that was so dark that no light could penetrate it. The miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was to call upon the Clarion. The Clarion? I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther. Yes, the Clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kings of this world. Now, what was the rhyme? And Ding Dong Dell they carve full well that old Mamuni would. And beareth then to Hamelin to make it sound so good. I am impressed by your knowledge, Esther. But then you are the daughter of a great sage. Oh, it's just that rhyme I learned when I was little. So if you give this Clarion a good honk, it'll clear us a path across the miasma marshes, will it? That is correct, and the first thing you require to make the Clarion is the holy wood. That old Mamuni wood. I think it's time we paid the Khalifa a visit. So Oliver has a rezzing spell, I think. Alright, let's go on back home, Esther. Going on back home. But I want to freaking try that new spell in battle, if at all possible.
We're under attack!
Sweesh. Oh, I feel so powerful now. You old man, what do you got? Ah, what have I done with my life? Perhaps my farming days are at an end. But husband, what has become of you? You used to love your babanas so. Excuse me, ma'am, can I ask you what seems to be the problem? It is my husband. Suddenly he tells me that he wishes to retire from his beloved babana growing. He does? But why? He says that the fruit that has been his life for so many years no longer interests him. I have given my life to the Babana, but no longer. These accursed fruits will dictate the pattern of my days no more. But Babana growing is all you know, isn't it? And what will everyone do without you to supply them with lovely, tasty, fresh fruit? That is not a problem. I will simply entrust my farm to the care of another, one younger, who feels the passion I have lost. Seems kind of weird that it would just stop loving Babanas all of a sudden, huh, Mr. Drippy? Do you think he might be broken-hearted? Yeah, I reckon he might be, boy. If you ask me, our friend here is lacking a bit of the old love. We should help him out, isn't it? We should. Tidy, where is the love? You'd better find out. Here's the love. Time to something out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. What is this feeling? I feel better. By the ancients, I must return to the farm immediately. My beloved Babanas will wither and die without my care and attention. Nito, we healed him. Now he loves Babanas more than ever. It seems I do. Was this your doing, boy? Then you deserve thanks. Here, forgive me. It is a mere trifle. Golden pie. Fairy chocolate. Alright, Khalifa. Show me what you've got. It's nice to see you again, Your Majesty. I say, you have returned. Now, tell me, boy, have you located that handsome young man, the picture we so generously gave you? Yes, we found him, Your Majesty, and now Prince Marcuson's back to his old self. That picture of yours came in proper useful in the end, Your Majesty, even if you did only have it because you had a crush on the poor lad. We are most pleased to hear that you accomplished your aims, but what brings you back to us, pray tell? Your Majesty, have you heard of the Clarion? Indeed we have, as we take it that you require the aforementioned instrument, is the time finally at hand? That's right, Your Majesty, we need to cross the miasma marshes. Abul, you are the young man. Fetch what you know. Fetch you know at this instant. Yes, your most bountiful divinity.
I present to you the holy wood.
Thank you for the holy wood. Guard that wood with your lives, won't you now? Who can say how long it will take for another branch like that to grow? Gee, thanks, Your Majesty. This means we can do battle with Shadar. So you really intend to face him. Tell us, are you familiar with the events of the Wizard Wars? Yes, Your Majesty. I heard something about them. The whole world was at war, wasn't it? It was a most protracted and bloody affair. And at the end of it, only 3 kingdoms remained. Al-Mamun, Ding-Dong-Dell, and Hamelin. The 3 ruling families vowed to keep the peace, and used the clarion that served to symbolize their sacred pledge. But when the shadow of the Dark Jinn fell across our world, our 3 kingdoms were driven into a simply frightful series of disputes. In retrospect, it is most unfortunate that we now join forces. That we did not join forces to make a new clarion back then. Join forces, Your Majesty? That's right, boy. Now, if I recall correctly, you have already visited each of the other 3 kingdoms. That's right, Your Majesty. We're close personal friends with the big cheeses in every kingdom. It amuses me that they think a little boy should be the one to mend the bridges of our kingdoms. Thanks, Your Majesty. Yes, thanks, Your Majesty. We'd love to stay and chat, but this clarion won't make itself. Shall we head over to the next kingdom? Yes, it's time to go to Ding Dong Dell and see King Tom. It's actually time to do something a little more interesting than that. Now, I still don't think I'm strong enough. But I can give it a shot. Oh my goodness, let me do my thing, please. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Get about another one of these big old boys.
This can't be happening. I'll give it my all.
Man, if only Esther would just, you know, stay as the healing. Nope, I'm just, I can't really forfeit the match, so I'm just gonna have to die. Yep, I just want to die. Yep, just annihilate me.
This can't be.
Oh good, we lost. Okay, so that didn't go so well. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Summoning the fire dude was nice, but just wasn't enough freaking damage. I'm just not high enough level, I guess. Freaking hell. Freaking hell of the ding dong dell. Oh, woe is me, I cannot possibly decide. Such a cruel, cruel choice. Oh me, oh my. Crikey, you sound like you're in a right old pickle. What's the matter, man? Zounds, you heard my pitiful cries of agony? Yes, we did. What's wrong, mister? You said you had a difficult choice to make? Forsooth. It seems that in this kingdom of prudes and piggish stiffnecks, a man may marry but a single solitary maiden. Yet, I love all the damsels of the land, nay, all the ladies of this her world. To choose only one flower for such a bountiful garden, why, it is impossible. Impossible, I say. Hey, look, the locket is glowing. You think maybe this gentleman has too much love in his heart? Pah, not enough restraint, more like. But look, it's glowing. That must mean... Does something trouble thee, friend? Oh, no, I was just wondering, would you like to help someone? If you could have a little of love in your heart, we could give it to someone who doesn't have enough. This person who wants love. Is she a fair maiden? I guess she could be, sure. Then let it be so. I will gladly sacrifice a morsel of my most precious love for the sake of a damsel in distress. Thank you. Farewell, I eagerly await the day when my fabled love proves the salvation of all the beauties to this fair and virtuous world. So up to see the Cat King, is it? Ah, this place really takes me back. It was the first time we visited together, wasn't it? Listen, I'm sure you're enjoying our trip down memory lane, but haven't we got business to be taken care of? I hate to say it, but Swain's right. We need to complete the clear end, which means getting this holy wood. Huh? But how? What's the matter? Don't tell me you've gone and dropped the thing. No, I didn't drop it. I mean, I had it just a second ago. I'm sure I did. So you're saying someone made off with it while you weren't looking? Well, you'd know a thing or two about that, wouldn't you? There you go, bringing up ancient history again. Look, you're the one who lost it. Don't go blaming me. I had it all this time, I swear. Stop fighting, both of you. If it's missing, we have to find it, and fast. You're not wrong, Alley Boy. Let's ask some of the folks around by here if they've seen it. How would you just... It's a giant hunk of wood. How... What? It's not exactly hard to miss. Hello there. Oh dear you look quite worked up. What's ruffled your feathers? Some dirty rotten thieves pinched our... Hold on a minute. Look over by there, Ollie boy. It's the holy wood. Where did you find it, sir? Ah, is that what's caught your eye? Pretty, isn't it? I thought it would make a rather nice window display. A flippant window display? That's holy wood, that is. Don't tell me you were planning on wedging weapons in it. You were, weren't you? Mr. Quartermaster, sir, that holy wood is ours. It was stolen from us. Stolen, but I've only just bought it. And for a price that would make your eyes water. Don't tell me I've been rooked. Afraid so, man. Whoever sold it to you must have pinched it from us, isn't it? Gah, I should have been more cautious. I did wonder how he could have come by such a valuable item. So you know the person who sold it to you, sir? It was that young mouse, the one with the glasses. He's always coming around here, hawking his wares. Glasses? But I've never thought he was a thief. No, just because you say he's guilty, that doesn't make it true. If you want me to believe you, you're going to have to bring me some proof. But how can we do that? There's only one thing for it, Ollie boy. We're going to have to catch that mouse and get him to confess. Okay, let's do that. We'll get your proof, sir. Please do it quickly. I hate to think I was handling stolen goods. Yeah? There are foraging spots dotted all over the world. You should investigate them whenever you have the opportunity presents itself. Ah, there you are, you little jerk. How do I even get up there? Oh, I think I know. I think I know how. Freaking. Eek! Leave me alone. Oi, you little pipsqueak. You're the one who tried to make a quick gilder selling the holy wood, aren't you? Squeak, how'd you find me? I'll never do it again. Honest, never, ever. My name's not Pip. Pip? But why? What made you start stealing? I needed the money, didn't I? And it's not any of your blinking business. How am I going to make my dreams come true if I'm broke, eh? Your dreams? That's no excuse for stealing. What kind of dreams do you have, anyway? Nice try, dum-dum. You think I'm telling you? I know you'll just laugh at me for being a silly little mouse with big ideas. Crikey, bit bloom and touchy, ain't we? There's no need to be so flippin' defensive, Mouseface. Well, we did corner him, to be fair. Anyway, let's collar the little runt and head back to the quartermaster's store, shall we? Wait a second, you guys, is it just me or does Pip really remind you of somebody? Oh, it's Philip. Huh? You mean he might be a soul of someone back in Motorville? I think so, but I'm not just sure who it could be. It's Philip. Pip, would you mind telling us a little more about your dream? We won't laugh at you, I promise. Why should I? You can't tell me what to do. Why should I take orders from a big baby who sleeps with a stupid doll? What? Is that true, Oliver? No, I don't sleep with a doll anymore. Haha, how grown up of you. But I bet you're still dragging around with you everywhere in case you get scared at night, you big baby. I do not! I told you, I don't sleep with a doll anymore. I stopped taking Mr. Drippy to bed almost a year ago. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Now you've done it, dum-dum. You all heard him, didn't you? I bet your girlfriend's really impressed now. Stop being mean. She's not my... and I don't sleep with a doll. Cut it out, will you? Just cut it out, Phil. Did you just call him Phil? That mangy mouse's name is Pip. I'm sorry, what he said. It sounded just like Phil when he's being mean. Blimey, well, you know what that means. I don't know what you're on about. All I know is you'll never catch me. The little rotten rodent's starting to get on my nerves. He's not making things easy for us, is he? What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Oliver? Well, it took me a while to work it out, but there's no mistake. He can be kind of mean and real stubborn, but he's still my best friend. I'm talking about Phil. Tidy, I think we've got our man. Just goes to show if you've got a big bully for a soulmate, you might just turn into a big nasty piece of work too. I get it. So something must be going on with his soulmate to have made this mouse turn to a life of crime. I feel kind of bad. It's been a while since I saw Phil. I hope he's okay. Let's go and see Philip in Motorville. Come on, Oliver. There's no time to waste. Oh, now that I have Morningstar's true power, I can open this now. Hey! Shining scales. Cool. Oh, well, I mean, kind of cool. But, here's what we're going to call it for now. Till next time, everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Ni No Kuni. Stay cool.